advantages of silk over satin. These are both great choices, the silk and the silk satin. And they're both great choices for hair and skin. But people prefer silk because, number one, it breathes. So that means that your hair and your head will not be smothered. Like I said, that when I use the wrong type of silk satin out, my hair would sweat sometimes. My scalp would sweat, and then my hair would smell, and then I have to wash my hair and I would wash the satin, and it wasn't working. So some people prefer this because it breathes, because of it's made out of a natural fiber. And then the second advantage is that it's hypoallergenic. That means that it's naturally resistant to mold, to fungus, and to mites. Right? That's pure silk. Then the third advantage is that it doesn't involve synthetic fibers. For those who want to keep their skin and their hair natural, and for those that have thick hair, this is for you. Pure silk is for you. Right? So those are the advantages of pure silk. Now we're gonna look at the advantages of silk satin over pure silk. Right? Silk satin, the one that I'm using, produces the same desirable effects as silk, and because they're able to tweak it here and there, I feel like it has other advantages that are a bit more convenient. Like, number one, silk satin typically costs half to a third the price of silk, right? And also that it is more readily available. When you walk into any fabric store, you are more than likely to find silk satin. Since satin is created from common synthetic fibers like polyester, it's much more easier to find, because that means that it doesn't require much skill to make, you know what I mean? And then the third one is it's easier to clean. Like, I personally wash my slap head, I throw it in the washing machine and then I forget about it, you know, and it's okay. You know, I don't have to buy detergents, this and that. It's honestly, I can hand wash it. I use my normal, you know, detergent, the same too. I've been using this for a year now and it looks the same. And then the fourth advantage is that it's a bit softer than silk. Silk is not that soft. You know, I remember people who used to come to our house and they'll be selling us pure silk, and it looked so nice. And I thought, one day I'm going to afford this. So it turns out it wasn't real silk, from what I found out. So my fashion and fabrics guys, please do us a favor. Is pure silk not as soft as we are told? You know, from what I've read, it's not. And this is much more supple and flexible than pure silk. So with that being said, now that you know which type of silk satin to get, the chamois one, try it. You can even try different types of silk satin. When you go to a fabric store, ask them to show you the liquid satin section. Then you go there, you check the tags, they have prices there and the names of the fabric, and then you check the chamois one. It's different. It's a bit lightweight. It's very, very lightweight than the stretch one. The stretch one is a bit, you know, when you touch it, there's a bit of a difference in texture and also in weight. You know, this is lighter, and I feel like it breathes just a bit at night. You don't sweat, and it doesn't smother it. Go out there and do the right thing. And also for those that sell and those that make and those that are interested in making, try the chamois one, you know, because if you try the one that I tried before, your business will not go anywhere. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. So speaking of business, I am so happy, guys, to share with you our very first project here on Bantu Slap, the slap hat. I'm sure some of you have seen it in a couple of my videos. I've been sharing with you, just hinting here and there. So this is our first baby, the slap hat. This was designed by me. Of course I had help. Girl is here taking all the credit. Of course I had, my husband helped as well, and the lady who helps with the knitting and everything, she also helped. So it's a team effort. So these are the slap hats that we'll be launching. We're launching them now today. So these are lined with silk satin, the chamois material, the one that I just showed you. Yes, we have them in different colors. We have the deep green, which is lined with a bit of a, you know, champagne chamois, and then we have this navy blue one, also lined with the navy blue chamois, and then we have this yellow one right here, which is my favorite. It's lined with the same material as this one. So I wanted to make something that was more, you know, me, that catered to my needs, because I checked, I went on Amazon, I went on Alibaba, I went on eBay. I couldn't find anything that I really wanted, and that's when I came with the idea of making one for myself. You know, I had to tweak it here and there lots of times, so that's when we came up with this one that is a bit adjustable, because the ones that I saw had an elastic inside, and I didn't want that because I have a very small head. So buying things online is mostly terrible for me all the time. I get zero results, you know. So I thought of, you know, let me make one for myself. And then people started asking, oh, where'd you get that? Can I please get that? So I thought, you know, let me make something that I can share with you guys, you know, for those that would appreciate it. So yes, as you can see, the satin lining comes all the way to the edge, right? This is to help you, give you those snatched edges. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can see, you know, those snatched edges. I'll put a picture. Those snatched edges, it protects your edges. As we know that our edges or our hair edges, you know, they are the most sensitive hairs because they are very tiny and very softer than the rest of your hair. So you need something gentle on them, you know, because when you use those dukes, those cotton ones, they will pull, they will dry out your edges, and then your edge, you have what we call machiepe, right? Your hair, your edges will just break and they will not be juicy like mine. So this is what I use to maintain my edges. And also I like that it has these strings to sort of like adjust for those that have slightly bigger hair. I love this design because when I plait my hair like this, you see, it allows me to adjust to the size of my head at the moment. And when I poof out my head, because whenever I unravel my head, it's usually bigger, so this string allows me to also adjust to fit the size of my head at that time. And one other thing is that these help you retain moisture. Like I just said, I just spoke about silk satin and its benefits. It helps you retain moisture. When your hair retains moisture, you retain length. You're able to retain length. That means that your hair is elastic. Your hair will not break as long as it has a good balance of protein and moisture. It will not break when you try to handle it. For me, I've seen tremendous change since I started using satin scarves, my slap head, and also our pillowcases, because we changed. Now we use pillowcases. I started using this about a few months ago, but I've used this for the longest that I can remember, the slap head, right? So it helps you grow your hair. One other advantage is that these are versatile. I rock this whenever I go to the mall if I don't have time to do my hair, or you know, when I'm just lounging at home. You know, they're also cool if maybe you're a student and you know those nights you sleep late and then in the morning you don't have enough time to like zhuzh up your hair, so you just slap them on, like I always say, and then you know you go out. And also for shopping, if you want to go shopping, you want to go out, dash out, you can definitely rock them. They're versatile like that. And also for my pregnant ladies, you know, we don't have enough to sort of like, you know, work on your hair. You can protect your hair with this. As long as you have this on, your moisture will last a bit more. Your style will not be disturbed if you just do your twist and then you slap on your slap hat. It will stay shiny, it will stay, and it will have enough time. For my low porosity hair, it will have enough time to absorb the moisture without being disturbed. You know what I mean? So these are definitely something that you should have. They are also suitable for all hair types. This is not just for natural hair only, you know. Whether you have relaxed hair, whether you have dreadlocks, you know, as we know that for dreadlocks, you guys, most of them, they suffer from traction alopecia. So when you sleep at night, try something gentle. This is the navy blue one. Try something gentle so that you're able to protect your edges. You know, when you put on your oil, you know, try something gentle like this so that it does not absorb as much oil. It does not absorb oil, really. I wash these every 2 weeks, I think. You know, yeah, I know, I'm not lazy. They just don't get that dirty because they don't absorb as much. So, you know, you can use this to protect your edges while they grow. You know, after you put on your oil, you are assured that they will absorb at their own time and at their own speed. You know, we live in very dry climate here in Botswana, so I use this almost all the time. You know, even during lockdown when I'm home, I use this, you know. So we made this with love, guys. We put so much work into it, you know, so that you guys can benefit as much as I benefit from it as well. So this is my baby I'm sharing with you guys. So for those that want to get it, unfortunately it's not available at the moment because of the lockdown. So, you know, sourcing out material is a bit of a headache, but you can definitely pre-order on WhatsApp at +267 75163462. I'll leave the number on the screen somewhere, or you can send us an inbox. Remember to write your name, to write your address, and the color that you want. Remember, I said these are the only colors that we have: the navy blue one, the deep green one, and this yellow one. These are the only colors that we have at the moment, and these are the only products that we are making at the moment. If we do scarves or we do scrunchies, I will definitely let you guys know. We're in the process of patenting and trademarking the name, and the design, patenting the design as well. I'm saying this because I recently came across a post on social media. There's this one reputable brand that does hair scarves, I think, the Satin ones, and I saw this other new brand. They copied that lady's brand, even the logo. Like how desperate can one be? So it's very important that whatever you make, if you want to make something out there, a product, make sure that you patent it and you trademark the brand, right? So that if somebody tries to come for it, you can sue them for huge chunks of money. Because I am going to sue those that are going to want to copy this design, right? Because we put so much effort in making these. So I was really, really shocked and really disappointed. Rather be inspired than copy and pasting. Rather be inspired. I just gave you almost all the ingredients that you need to do to have, like a full-fleshed slap head. But don't make the same one as this one. Think and come up with your own design, right? So that you don't confuse my client, because we have a certain clientele that we cater to. So if they see it out there, they won't be able to know that it's not ours, and then they get it, and then turns out that you use the wrong material and they don't benefit from it, and then our brand will be dragged in the mud. This for me is not just for a quick buck. This is passion for me. I'm passionate about hair. I do this vlogging because I honestly do love natural hair. Anybody who knows me, they know that I love natural hair, and I've had natural hair for the longest that I can remember. So we put love in what we do. So please appreciate it, and let's stay away from copying. Let's be inspired instead. So if we did that, we'll all grow and we'll all, be successful at what we do, because you'll be proud of your baby. Like, I'm very, very proud of this. Very, very proud of this, this slap head. I rock it wherever, and, I'm confident when I talk about it. So do the same thing for yourself. With that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today. Remember that, if you want to pre-order, so that when we now are ready to distribute, you're the first to receive it. Pre-order at +267 75163462. This is only available in Botswana at the moment. For those that are in Gaborone, it's free delivery, and if you're outside of Gaborone, we can always talk the logistics of how we courier it to you. Courier expenses are on your account. So like I said, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for for always liking whatever we post, and liking the page and following the page. And for those that want to share our videos, please make sure that you tag us so that we're able to also be part of the conversation. Because most of your accounts are private, so we're not able to access the comment, and we're not able to help wherever we need to help. If you have any additions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Mwah.